Yes, sir, Skate. Yeah, we live in inside, man. We live in inside. What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? It's been a minute. It's been a minute, but I'm back. Live from the CEO desk. I am Ugly Money Nietzsche. Welcome to yet another episode of the Ugly Money Podcast, live from the CEO's desk, man. Go ahead and get them likes up. Let's go ahead and get them likes up. We're going live right now. Man. Welcome. We're going to talk about some things in the industry. There's I recently saw, shouts out Spade TV, I recently saw an article that he had put on his page, and it really inspired me. But before I get into it, man, let's go ahead and get them likes up. All my artists, all my label people, all my A&Rs, all my future CEOs. This is definitely a stream that you're gonna wanna see. This is definitely a stream that you're gonna want to pay attention to, because we're gonna do some learning. We're gonna do some. I got some gems for y'all. So go ahead and get them likes up right quick. So, Young Money's CEO, Young Money's president, Mack Maine. Holla at me, Miley Cyrus. His rap career never took off. Never did. Like, Nietzsche, why are you talking about somebody that rap never took off? Well, there's a lot of things that we can learn from this particular person that never took off. Go ahead and get my likes up now. It's free to like the video. It don't cost you nothing. I'm not gonna hit your cash up. I'm not gonna hit your debit card. It's free to like the video. We got some gems to drop today. It's free game time.
Free game alert.
Free game time.
Free game alert.
So Mack Maine was on like every early Young Money project from with Drake, with Nicki, before Drake and Nicki, with Currency. You know, he been with Wayne for forever.
That ugly money.
But the thing we got to learn about this is, are y'all ready for this one? Everybody don't got to be the damn rapper.
Ugly money.
Every day, I get hundreds of artists that hit me up, potential artists that want to be artists that want to be rappers. And quite frankly, 97% of them are ass. Just call it a spade. But I think it's the main misconception is that everybody believes that they got to be the rapper. Everybody don't got to be the rapper.
That ugly money.
Everybody don't have to be the rapper. Down some more. Everybody doesn't have to be the rapper. Everybody doesn't have to be the celebrity. Everybody doesn't have to be, that's better. Everybody doesn't have to be, the nigga in front of the mic to win. There are plenty of people, there's plenty of jobs, there's plenty of positions, there's plenty of opportunities available for people outside of the person that's rapping on the mic. And I tell you what, they get paid before the rapper. Now, why are you saying this, Nietzsche? Like, why? Because I'm one of them. I'm one of those people that wanted to rap, didn't make it, and found a whole nother lane waiting on me at the end of this music train. We need more managers. We need more CEOs. We need more businessmen. We need more publishers. We need more distributors. We need more, A&Rs in the industry. And so everybody thinks that they got to be the rapper. Everybody thinks that they got to be the talent. And quite frankly, you're either one, extremely talented and boring, or you're two, entertaining as hell, but not talented at all. Understand what I just said? You can have the talent and be extremely boring. Meaning people don't gravitate to you. Meaning people just don't have a common like for you, a common, they don't follow you out of nowhere because you're just an interesting person. You're boring. It's cool. I think I'm boring. You know what I'm saying? You weren't popular in high school. You weren't popular in middle school. You weren't popular in elementary school. Nobody's ever gravitated to you. Music is turned into a popularity contest. I didn't make the rules. That's just what it is. So if this is a popularity contest and you're not popular, then goddamn it, you know this may not be the best move for you. By all means, I'm not saying that you can't go after your dream, ladies and gentlemen, but at some point in time, we gotta go where the universe is pulling us. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you know for a fact that you ain't got 5 friends in the world, then why the hell do you want to be the world's biggest entertainer with all the friends? If you know for a fact that when you walk in the room, people don't like your ass, then what make you think that you're going to have a career in entertainment where people got to like you? Unless you want to be a wrestler and be the bad guy. You feel what I'm saying? It's a lot of talented people that can really, really, really rap, sing, all these things. And I'm not killing nobody's dreams. I'm telling people the real. But y'all don't got no it factor. Because no matter how long, no matter how much money a label put into you, no matter what kind of cool clothes they put on you, no matter how many other superstars they put you next to, how many features you get, if you either you got it or you don't. Now I've seen artists that have had every major feature in the world, have had every opportunity in the world, have had every situation in the world, every budget in the world, every wardrobe in the world, every publicist in the world, every stylist in the world, all the stops. Every producer, every engineer in the world, and it still don't work. Why? Get my likes up, I'm cooking over here.
Free game alert.
This is the stuff y'all don't. Yeah, this is the stuff y'all need to hear. Don't nobody want to hear. Come here, Mr. Little Rapper. But it still don't work. Why? Let me know who in here, man. Y'all go ahead and get my likes up, man. Let me know who's in here in the chat, man. Shouts out to everybody in the chat. But it still don't work. Why doesn't it work? Because it's not an it factor there. Because you're not entertaining. Because you're extremely talented. You can rap your ass off, but nobody cares. Christian Rock is not the most talented female artist in the world, but that bitch entertaining. Am I lying? Somebody in the chat tell me if I'm lying. Is Christian Rock lyrically gifted? Hell no. But she is entertaining. It is must-see TV whenever that girl get triggered to do something. You feel what I'm saying? Now, sometimes what happens is you have a person that's entertaining as well as talented, and then you get what we call a superstar. Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? Cardi B. She's entertaining. She's talented. Superstar. Feel what I'm saying? You dig what I'm saying, y'all? Now, you have a lot of people that are extremely talented, but they boring as shit. Or they don't have a story. Or they're not exactly interesting. Is 6ix9ine the most lyrically gifted rapper in the world? No. Why is he so relevant after he's done a whole bunch of crazy things like Snitch? Why is he still relevant? Why do we still have to talk about him? Why is his video still going up? Why is he on every blog? Because he's a star. He's interested. He's the heel. He's the bad guy in wrestling. But he embraced his role. He knows he's the bad guy. And he does the bad guy shit very well. But a lot of y'all people just want to be regular. People don't want to offend nobody. Don't want to rub nobody the wrong way. Just want to, hey, bro, I just want to kick my music, bro. I just want to goddamn get in there booth and goddamn do what I do. You're going double plastic.
Free game. Ugly money.
Greensboro, North Carolina is in the building. Japan is in the building. Y'all get my likes up. Go ahead and smash that like button. So let's go back to Mack Maine, who has had every feature in the world, who has been next to every superstar celebrity in the world, who was a part of the biggest music movement in the history of rap music, Cash Money, Young Money, right? Now, did Mack Maine do anything wrong? I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? When I hear him rap, he sounds like he rapping. He talking about something. But the career didn't plan out the way we thought it was going to plan out, or at least the public didn't plan out. Mack Maine is a multi-millionaire and not off of being a rapper. He is the president of Young Money Records. He recently was on Growing Up Hip Hop giving some words of advice to Lil Twist. He is the glue from the stars. He's the glue between the stars and the fans. There is a lot of money that comes that you can make, and a lot of situations that you can make in the music industry, in the music business, in the entertainment business. You don't always got to be the rapper. Sometimes y'all just gotta goddamn go with what these people want to see from you, bro. If nobody is asking for your music, bro, that means, you know, it may be, if no one is, yeah, bro, when you gonna drop that next project, then you know what, bro, maybe you don't have it's not you're not talented, but maybe you're not an interesting person where you've built up a situation where people want to hear what you got to say musically. You feel what I'm saying? There is a lot of other bags to get in the entertainment industry besides being an artist. You dig what I'm saying? Double phone. Shouts out Neil Wright, man, in the chat, man. Y'all chat. Y'all let me know where y'all chat from, man. Y'all let me know where y'all from. Greensboro, North Carolina in the building. Japan in the building. Who else in here, man? It's 20 people in here. I need 20 likes. And so what happens is a lot of people just, you know, they get so upset or down on themselves because they feel that they're supposed to be this big, huge, amazing artist, and it doesn't happen. Trust me, I've been there. I understand it. I was signed with 8 Ball and MJG in 2014. I got my record deal with 8 Ball and MJG. I thought I was going to be the next big thing. I thought I was going to be the biggest thing since Jay-Z and Jesus. It didn't work out that way. Now, there's no fault of their own. It wasn't their fault. It was just the fact of the matter is, you know what? Maybe people didn't want what I was given. And it comes to a point in time where you got to take some accountability. It's like, maybe I wasn't willing to do the things that was needed to get people's attention musically. You know, I had kids at the time. I didn't want to talk super derogatory to women, or, you know what I'm saying? I had kids at the time. I didn't want to go crash out and do some young nigga dumb shit. I didn't want to go rob a bank and act like I was in the streets when I really wasn't. I didn't want to go sit there and rap about selling a whole bunch of goddamn keys and dope when I know I was not selling that shit. I wanted to be a little authentic. Right? I wanted to be real. I wanted to be myself. And in the world of gangster rap, if you're not a gangster or a trapper and trap rap and you're not a trapper, then, you know, it might, unless you want to go damn lie to these folk, it might not transpire well. Right? So the moment that it wasn't fun for me anymore, the moment that I decided, I was like, hey, I no longer want to do the things that is needed for a person to be a successful independent artist or an artist on the come up. I no longer want to go to the club for free. I no longer want to do promo shows. I don't want to pay to get on this platform. I don't want to do these things. I want to get money. I want to do business. I want to be on the side of the people that get paid. And I said, well, it's time to retire, because the moment that you're not willing to do the things that are needed to do to whatever profession that you're in, it's time for you to get out that profession. So I retired. Took 2 years. Tried to figure out my life. Didn't know what I was going to do. Ended up doing a whole bunch of different things. I don't know if y'all have ever seen slap contests before where people be slapping each other in the ring and stuff. 1, 2, 3, slap. Yeah, that was me. I did that for a couple of years. Hold on, I'll show you. I'm going to try to show y'all one. You're like, what is he talking about? No, I'm dead ass serious. Y'all ready? Hold on, let me show you this one. Which one went viral? There's one that went stupid viral. I've been going viral for like 10 years. I'll show you one. These things. You ever seen these? That was me. Girls get in the ring and they slap each other. I was doing that for like a year or two. You know what I'm saying? And the girls sit there and slap each other. So I was doing that for like a year or two or whatever.
That ugly money.
And I was like, well, it's not exactly it may not be a retirement plan or a retirement policy in this or whatever. So I had to figure out some other things. I had to what am I going to do with my life after rap? And so I said, well, I have been rapping for 15 years, and it was always difficult for me to, here's the video, this one. It was always a challenge for me to understand what I was supposed to do as a rapper. So I said, man, I'm going from player to coach. Changed my name to Ugly Money and started. Shouts out Biloxi, Mississippi. I used to love the coach. Changed my name to Ugly Money Nietzsche. Changed my mindset and started helping as many people that wanted to be helped, as many people that I possibly could. And that led to me starting a podcast called the Ugly Money Podcast. And about 200,000 subscribers later, we're here. And I tell you this, I made way more money after I stopped rapping than I ever made when I was rapping. This is not a live to kill your dreams. No, this is not a broadcast to tell you to quit. No. What I'm saying is there are other opportunities that a lot of people are overlooking because they are so everybody does not have to be LeBron James. There's 20 different people plus people that are employed because LeBron James is LeBron James. If you were not born 6'8" and could jump out the gym and run like a fucking goddamn run like a deer and jump like a kangaroo, you may not go to the league. But you know Maverick Carter, he's a millionaire. He didn't go to the league. He handles LeBron's day-to-day. All his partners that he put on, they didn't go to the league either. They handle everything around that man. The movies, the music, the business, everything. There is a lot of different things that you can do. Everybody just wants to be the guy up in front of the camera, and sometimes it's not your, that's not your time. Exactly, Terrell. Sometimes it's not to get your lights up. Sometimes it's not your time. And so if it's not your time, or if it's not your, that's not your, everybody got to know their role. Everybody got to know their position. Everybody got to play their part. You feel what I'm saying? When I was rapping, I wish I had a me. I might have got farther if I had a guy that was focusing on the business instead of me. If I had a guy that was making sure that all these people that came in this club and drank for free and drank this bottle and walked in with me when I performed, get their ass up and turn their phones on, I might have made it farther.
That ugly money.
But you know what? There's a rapper that needs that guy. Hey, man, y'all get your asses up. Y'all been drinking our liquor. Y'all done walked in this club. Y'all in our section. Y'all better get your ass up when this nigga perform. Turn your phone on and turn the fuck up or get the fuck out of our section. The artist can't say that. But he needs somebody to. You dig what I'm saying? When I was rapping, I would have loved the person to go ahead and call around to different clubs and get my song in rotation and check back in with DJs each and every week and book me so I could go out there on a promo run. But guess what? I had to do it. When it sounds like I had to do it, then of course they looking like what? They looking at me like I'm begging. But guess what? Every artist needs that. So there's a lot of things. It's a team effort. Around every superstar and celebrity that y'all see, it's a team of people behind that person that's making that person that. It's a team of people that are making that celebrity look celebrity-like. It's a team. The celebrity is just the face. The artist is just the face. You know what I'm saying? And so we need more of those people.
Ugly money.
Because I tell you what happens. I call it the spliff star effect. Excuse me. The spliff star effect. You could call it the spliff star effect, or you could call it the Scottie Pippen effect. Everybody can't be Jordan. Let's call it the Scottie Pippen effect. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Everybody can't be Jordan. Everybody ain't the number one guy. Everybody's not going to be Jordan, bro. But you know what? Scottie Pippen is a Hall of Famer, multi-NBA champion, record holder, multi-millionaire, being the guy next to the guy, doing all the things that the guy needed done. Michael going for 45 points, Pippen gonna give you 16 rebounds, 11 assists. If Mike got the flu and we need Pippen to goddamn hit him for 30, he gonna get it for 30. A lot of people think that Scottie Pippen might have actually been a more talented basketball player than Michael Jordan. So sometimes if you got a Jordan in your crew, if you got a Jordan in whatever industry that y'all are working in, if you got a guy that you know is a Jordan, like this guy is can't miss, then why the hell are you trying to compete with Jordan, trying to do the same things that he's doing? Nigga, go grab rebounds. Brother, we need some block shots.
That ugly money.
Brother, we need some hard defense. Bro, we need some assists. Pass the ball. It's a team effort. Michael Jordan didn't win 0 NBA championships by himself. Before Scottie Pippen came, Michael Jordan didn't win not one single ring. And when him and Scottie split, he didn't win one single ring after. So what does that tell you? That everybody doesn't have to be the front runner. Everybody doesn't have to be the front man. Sometimes you got to get in that supportive role and help that star shine brighter. And in essence, it's going to help your light shine. I mean, I'm over here talking. I'm over here talking. See, this is one of them real streams. This ain't the one for the views. This ain't the one for the likes. This is the one for it's gonna cut on some of y'all lights. It's gonna cut the light switch on. I'm teaching y'all how to go ahead and get a bag. I'm teaching how so everybody in your crew and everybody in your circle is up. Because if I know, for instance, I'm gonna talk about the chat. All right, if me and Black Haven are partners, I see Black Haven in the team. Me, Black Haven, and Usana Hall that is in my chat. We all 3 partners, right? Now, I rap, Black Haven rap, and Usana Hall rap too, right? But I can't rap on beat. Black Haven can do it all. Usana Hall, he's terrible at rapping. He raps, he can't keep his beat. He don't be talking about nothing. He rap deer with beer. But Black Haven has an extraordinary talent, right? He's extraordinarily good at music. And every day he wakes up, he goes straight into his room in his home studio and makes songs for the all damn day. Now me, I sell dope on the side. I pimp hoes on the side. Goddamn, Usana Hall, you know, he got 3 jobs. He worked like a goddamn Jamaican and a Mexican. You know what I'm saying? And he got 6 kids, 7 baby mamas. He got other things going on. But Black Haven is totally locked in with this music shit. Why the hell don't we help Black Haven get to where he gotta go? And in essence, by being a blessing to him, we will be a blessing to ourselves and ensure ourselves to come up. Because when Black Haven's getting to $100,000 a show, he's gonna need a booking agent. That's Usana Hall with all them goddamn baby mamas. He's gonna need a manager.
That ugly money.
That's me, because I love to talk. You dig what I'm saying? So what's 20% of 100,000? Oh, I made 20 grand off this show. And I ain't do no rapping. And Usana Hall, what's 10% of 100,000? He made 10 grand off the show.
That ugly money.
All because we banded together behind our Michael Jordan level talent partner and helped push him to the next level. But what do we do? What do we do as people? Crab in a bucket. Oh, bro, I mean, Black Haven, he can rap and everything, but he ain't got no money. Oh, bro, you know, he can rap or whatever, but he ain't a real street nigga. We try to tear each other down. When, brother, your ticket is right there. Your homeboy is your ticket out. The whole purpose is for you to get out the hood. So if we know that this nigga Jordan is about to go up, let's try to be the biggest asset that we can to that person. Mack Man understood that he was not Lil Wayne. How can I be an asset to what Lil Wayne is building and that way be a blessing for myself? I'm going to be president of the label and handle all your artists that come in. And guess what? Guess what happens? They sign a lot of artists, but two in particular become the biggest artists in the world: Nicki Minaj and Drake. Mack. You dig what I'm saying? Y'all tasting what I'm cooking, bro. So, man, sometimes, man, you just got to be okay, man. Scottie Pippen in the Hall of Fame, too. Scottie Pippen got his signature shoe, too. It may not be as much as Jordan's, but I still wear them Pippens. I got 2 pair of Pippens in my damn closet. You feel what I'm saying? Now, we ain't talk about the wife because I don't want to get into her or whatever. But you know, it's just the fact of the matter is, it's like, man, we have to find ways to be an asset to whatever room we're in. And if we find someone that is special at something, if you truly believe in what they got going on or who they are or the talent that they have, and they are willing to put the work and the effort forefront, then, man, get behind your partner. Empower your partner. And in talented people, if you know that you have next level talent, empower your people. Stop chasing after these niggas that don't know you, bro, in this industry. Nah, nigga, your manager is your partner that you with every day. He gonna really care about you if your ass eat or not. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta build, like when I remember, I used to always try to like get the big name people to fuck with me, right? When I was coming up, I used to always try to get the big name people to fuck with me. When I had it all wrong. Stop trying to get big name people to fuck with you, and get the people that's on your level to fuck with you first. And then once you get all the people on your level that's fucking with you, the big name people are gonna come look for you. All I did when I started doing interviews, I just interviewed the people that I fuck with that knew me. I didn't have access to a lot of the bigger name people. But after a while, and my views start going up, and my platform start going crazy, the big name people came to fuck with me, because guess what? Next thing I turn around, I look to the left, I look to the right. Shit, I'm up here with y'all.
That ugly money.
You dig what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with being Scottie Pippen, bro. They hitting, boy. Everybody can't be Jordan. That's why he Jordan. But you know, I have an interview about to drop with Jose Guapo. Why is that important, Nietzsche? Because in that interview, me and Jose Guapo talk about a guy named T. Like, what you talking about with that? What does that mean, Nietzsche? T, y'all listening? T works for Lil Wayne. Do you know what T makes for working for Lil Wayne? He makes over $100,000 a year working for Lil Wayne.
That ugly money.
You're like, okay, well, shoot. How many of us have jobs that make over $100,000? Not a lot. There's not a lot of jobs out here that pay $100,000 a year. He makes well over $100,000 a year. He travels with Lil Wayne everywhere he goes. If Lil Wayne's in Dubai, he's in Dubai. If Lil Wayne's in Canada, he's in Canada. So he sees the world, travels the world, makes over $100,000 a year. Of course, doesn't have to pay for anything because Lil Wayne is paying for everything. So that $100,000 goes to his pocket. Do you know what T does for Lil Wayne? Rolls his weed. The man is paid over $100,000 to roll Lil Wayne's blunts up. Who wouldn't take that job? You gonna pay me how much? You gonna pay me $100,000. You basically gonna pay me over $10,000 a month. You gonna pay me $10,000 a month to roll your weed up, and I ain't gotta pay rent. I ain't gotta buy food. I ain't gotta buy weed. I ain't even gotta try to goddamn take these hoes out, cause these bitches all around. And I get to travel the world, and you gonna pay me for it to roll blunts and smoke with you? Sometimes when people have genius level talent, or when people have a shot out, what we need to do, instead of goddamn crabbing on them and pulling them down, we need to try to be an asset to them folks.
That ugly money.
You smell me? If the big dog eat, everybody else gonna eat. But what do? People get selfish. People get selfish. People get jealous. Ego steps into place. It's like, bro, I ain't get as many shots up as Jordan. You're not Jordan, bro. You Dennis Rodman, who was also in the Hall of Fame. And when you see what happens when these people realize their strengths, their true strengths, Dennis Rodman knew that he could not shoot the ball like Michael Jordan. What did he do? He focused on his strengths. Nigga, I'm going to play hard-nosed ass defense. Ain't nobody about to get past me. And I'm going to grab every damn loose ball and rebound that I possibly can grab. And I might shoot twice a game because I know my jumper ain't hitting on shit. Dennis Rodman, I have 0 points, 20 rebounds, and goddamn 16 assists and 8 blocks. He have a double-double with no points, bruh. So what happens when people start operating in their purpose? I'm tying this all together. What happens when men and women start operating in their purpose and stop trying to force something that ain't for them because of ego, because of arrogance, because of fanfare? When you start operating in your purpose and you start going to your calling and operating in what you were called on this world, in this earth to do, right? Each and every last one of us have a genius level talent in something. Now, we may like other things and enjoy to do other things, but sometimes you'll have a calling and you'll have a passion. Catch me? Your calling and your passion. Now, your calling is something that comes natural to you. It's like you were born with it. You feel what I'm saying? It's like LeBron James was born with a basketball in his hand, and he just went up and just played one day, and he was just great. He was his calling, right? But his passion growing up was football. But you see where he's at. He was good at football, but he was one of the best ever in basketball. So we have to find our calling in life.
That ugly money.
And a lot of I'm giving some gems.
Free game alert.
Look at your phone. Look at the past 10 people that called you. What did they call you for? What did they ask you for? What were they inquiring for? The last 10 people that called you and asked you a question. I'm not talking about your girlfriend asking you where you at. I'm talking about, hey, bro, what you think about this? Hey, bro, how you feel about that? The last 10 people that called you for some kind of advice. Think about what they said. It's probably your calling. Think about it. Ladies, if you're trying to figure out if you should do nails or hair, and the last 10 people that called you asked you about bundles and shit, fuck them nails, baby. You need to be a hairstylist.
That ugly money.
Fellas, if you're thinking about, we'll put it in real nigga terms. Smell me. If you're thinking about whether you need to be a rapper or a real estate agent, if everybody calling you to come on site to goddamn help build this house or whatever, you goddamn it, nigga, you need to get into real estate.
That ugly money.
Sometimes we got to follow our calling, bros. And a lot of times it's humbling to us because we have a passion for things. I had a passion to be a rapper. I was extremely passionate about it. I really, really wanted to be a rapper. Really, really bad. Trust me, I balls to the wall. I did everything I could to be a rapper. But I had a calling to talk to the masses. I ain't never went to school for this shit. Hold on, y'all. I ain't never went to school for this shit. I ain't never hold on. I ain't go to school for this shit. I ain't take no class for this shit. Nigga, this something God gave me.
That ugly money.
Hey, man, shouts out to my super chat, man. Appreciate you, Terrell.
That ugly money.
I ain't go to school. God gave me this, bro. God gave it to me. Tell y'all a quick story about operating in your calling. Like I told you before, only thing I wanted to be when I was growing, I just wanted to be a rapper. I just wanted it really bad to be a rapper, right? I just had these dreams of being the biggest rapper in the world, right? And so for the time that I got out of high school in 2000 until 2018, 19, I dedicated every extra dollar that I had to my name to becoming a rapper. And after 14 years of rapping, I finally catch a deal in 2014 with the legendary 8 Ball and MJG and Push Manager.
That ugly money.
Highlight of my rap career. Still can't believe it to this day. I still like, man, they really signed me. You know, but the whole time during this period of time or whatever, my whole journey through life, I'm realizing that people are not exactly calling me for rap. People aren't calling me for verses. They're calling me for opportunities. They're calling me for advice. They're calling me for game. They're calling me for things, ways that I could be an asset to them. They're calling me for help.
That ugly money.
I knew my calling all along. I was a rapper, and rappers were asking me to manage them. I'm like, well, damn, I'm a rapper. I'm still rapping. Yeah, man, but you be knowing some shit, man. I appreciate, you be knowing, feel like you be knowing, you know what I mean? You could turn me up, too. You feel what I'm saying? And so when I changed my name, I changed my thought process, and I said, I'm going to operate in my calling. Where a lot of y'all not, man, this shit came so natural and so easy that it scared me. You feel what I'm saying? Because I always knew that, yeah, I wanted to rap on that stage, but the people really wanted me to host that party and talk to them and minister to them, on the street level. They really wanted to hear my voice. They really wanted to hear me talk that talk. And I said, man, well, you know what? That's something that God gave me. Because when I was a kid, I had a speech impediment. I stuttered real bad. Couldn't get the shit out. Had to go speech therapy for years for stuttering. I also had another speech impediment. I had a thing called a frontal lisp. The fact that I can say frontal lisp, that means that I no longer have a frontal lisp. And if you've ever heard anybody like Mike Tyson, how he talks and he talks like he can't get the thing out of his mouth, I don't know what I want to do. And he can't say certain words like raw, rock. He can't say R's, walk. He's talking about rock. I want to walk right now. That's why he talks like that. He has a frontal lisp. I had that. And sometimes it's very hard to correct. Extremely hard to correct. Some people still have never corrected it. They've gone to speech therapy for years, and they never corrected it. Stuttering, gone. Unless I get pissed off and I want to goddamn cuss the motherfucker out. I talk too fast. Frontal lisp, gone. Which is a hard thing to get rid of. As a kid, who would have thought that a kid with a speech impediment becomes a speaker?
That ugly money.
Who would have thought the kid with a speech impediment becomes a radio personality, a podcaster, a host?
That ugly money.
I operated in my calling, bros.
That ugly money.
I made more money talking my talk than I ever made rapping my rap.
That ugly money.
So when you operate in your calling, brother, it's only a matter of time for success meets you. And you ain't gonna have to chase the bag, my nigga. The money gonna chase you. All you gotta do is operate in your purpose, in your calling. All you have to do is operate in that. You go for that. The money gonna chase you. And the women gonna chase the money. Goddamn freak. Can I get a real nigga amen?
That ugly money.
Hey, man, I'm just over here Cause I ain't talked to my people in a while. You know, I've been over here working on some new business ventures. We got the Ugly Money Network coming up, where I'm once again trying to give as many people the opportunity to help themselves as I possibly can. Working on our first movie, tentatively titled Diary of a Mad Black Man.
That ugly money.
It's basically the Trigger Alert movie. So, yeah, you know, I haven't had a chance to really just sit down and talk to my people, my brothers. But operating your purpose, bros. Operating your calling. Is it and given, there's times that your passion is your calling. It's the same thing. You feel what I'm saying? Those are the people that Michael Jordan. You feel what I'm saying? But operating your calling, you'll see. Cause you ever notice that, like, sometimes, like I remember when I was rapping, right? I could get 100 people to show up to a club and pay $20 to come party with me. I could not get 100 people to share my YouTube link for free. You hear what I'm saying? I could easily get 100 people to show up at a club that I was hosting or partying at and pay $20 to get in. I couldn't get those same 100 people to share my YouTube video of my new song for free. You dig what I'm saying? Now, yeah, we can sit there and dwell on what fuck niggas among the people is. Yeah, that's some bullshit. But why is that? Why are people willing to pay to come see me in person, but they wouldn't even share this music of mine for free? Because over here was my purpose.
That ugly
My
money.
purpose was to bring people together. My value is to speak to people. My value is to entertain. My value is to be here. That's my value. That's my calling. My music, that was my shit. That was my baby. That was my baby. And I still rap today. I believe I've got some of the hardest shit. I think I rap, I'm gonna tell you like this, I rap better than every CEO in the game. There's not a CEO that wasn't a mainstream rapper. I ain't talking about Hov and them. I'm talking about any CEO in the game. I rap better than all of them. And we can bet. I'll battle any CEO. I'll rap better than Birdman. I rap better than Suge Knight. I rap better than, what's the name? I rap better than P. Diddy. I rap better. The only CEO that might rap better than me is Jay-Z. But he ain't really, you feel what I'm saying? I rap better than all them niggas, in my opinion, in my mind. But here nor there, I started operating my calling, my purpose, man, and things started, you know, these things started being layups. They started being alley-oops. Because every time I used to try to do my music thing, and every time I used to push my music thing, I would get pushback. It was like I was getting pushback. It was like I was getting, they was trying to stop me. Something, not they, but something would stop me. Or something, it would be slow moving. It wouldn't be a lot of fanfare. Hey, my birthday party's coming up. I'll drop my birthday party. 1,000 people show up. I'll drop my mixtape. 1,000 people don't listen. I lie to you not. I cannot make this shit up. Anybody from Augusta, Georgia knows. I would have a birthday party celebrating my life. No celebrities, no big people. Me. Hey, it's my birthday. Come party with me. If you fuck with me. 1,000 people would show up. Next week, I drop a mixtape. Wouldn't get 1,000 views.
That ugly money.
What the hell? You feel what I'm saying? Get their ass in the apartments. So I say that to say this, man. You know, to tie everything in with Mack, Maine. Sometimes you don't gotta be the front man. Sometimes you don't gotta be the front runner to be the star. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody that was around Lil Wayne is a millionaire. from his manager, who I just seen at COP's birthday bash, to his weed roller. His weed roller is a 6-figure nigga. All he do is roll weed. You dig what I'm saying? Sometimes we gotta operate in our purpose, bros. And it's scary, and it fucks with our ego sometimes. Because you may think, bro, that you the coldest producer in the game. But them beats, realistically, sound like the beats that used to be on the front of the porn movies when they used to come on back in the late 90s, early 2000s. Sound like Nintendo game beats. But you know what? You'll be an amazing manager, business manager. You understand taxes. Niggas don't understand taxes. You understand 401ks and SBAs and PPPs and 123s. We need more niggas like y'all. But you over here trying to And I'm not saying give up the beats. I'm not saying give up your goddamn passion, man. No, do it. Have fun with it. Do it because you love to do it. That's cool. But just make sure that you operate in your calling and your life will change. Your life will reach levels that you never thought. I never worry about money. Sometimes the money up, sometimes the money down. I never worry about it because I know I'm operating my purpose. That bag gonna come, boy. That bag gonna come. All I gotta keep doing is going. This shit gonna come. Every time the money get low, I be like, yeah, I just gotta keep. I don't gotta go chase no money. I just gotta keep operating my purpose. I just gotta keep doubling down on what I'm doing. And sure enough, it'll come. That's how it works. Appreciate y'all for listening to me today, man. It's a little bit of a rant. Love Black Power Podcast, man. Salute to you, man. Yeah, podcasting is therapeutic, man. You know, I get to speak to my people, man. I get to speak to my people in a real context. You know, about my thoughts and you know, sometimes I be right, sometimes I be tripping. I even admit sometimes I be tripping or whatever. But it's my truth, and I fuck with the fact that people are like minds of me. If you're a black brother or sister, or any color, and you want more out of life, and you've been the underdog in your life in some shape, form, or fashion, you gonna fuck with me, cause I got the same mindset. If you was the last nigga picked for the team in whatever area of the world that you was in, or every area of life you was in, if you was the last nigga picked for the team, but you end up getting in the game and shooting the game-winning shot, you just like me, nigga. You feel what I'm saying? If you was the last nigga picked for the team, and you end up finally getting in the game, and you make the game-winning shot, you just like me, brother. Free game. If when people doubt you, you get to smiling because you know you about to prove them wrong and you know how good it's going to feel when you see the look on their face, you like me, my brother. And I understand I'm not for everybody, but I'm for them folks that want more out of life and ain't scared to get up off their ass and work for it. And I hold people accountable for the shit they do, because Lord knows I hold myself accountable for the shit I do. Salute to you, Neil, right? That's just real. So some people gonna fuck with me, some people not. If they're ones that don't fuck with me, I love and respect. Go listen to Angela Yee. But you know, this is motivation. This is real life topics. This is reality talk.
That ugly money.
Because I'm speaking from a place of reality. I'm speaking from a place of where I've been at in life, and the ups and the downs and the highs and the lows. Brothers, y'all gotta understand the lessons, the gems, the best part of life and the success is the journey. To know that you came from $0 and went and thought something in your head, came up with it in your head, planned it, constructed it, molded it, and made it come to life. Worked it, and it worked and popped to the point where you got $1 million. That whole in between, that's the beautiful part, because that's where all the lessons are learned. That's where the relationships are built or destroyed. That's where all the stories come from. That's where the testimonies are from. That's where the testimonies at. It's the process between coming from the bottom to get to that top spot. That's ugly money, bro. That's the definition of it. Everything between your first dollar and your first million, that's ugly money, man. The ups, the downs, the highs, the lows. The times you had to fall down and had to get back up, man. You know how many, brothers and sisters, I have failed more times than a lot of people I know have tried.
That ugly money.
Do you understand? Once again, I'll say it again. I have failed more times in businesses and hustles and you know, things that I thought I was gonna do. I have failed at more things than a lot of people I know have tried.
That ugly money.
I failed so much I'm not scared of failure. Me and Neil Wright might get on Instagram Live today. And Neil say, man, Nietzsche, boy, I got these dogs. I said, well, what you got with the dogs, Neil? Neil say, boy, I got these dogs, man. Listen, they like hot dogs, but they got pit bull heads. I'm like, huh? He like, nigga, I think this is going to be the next big dog breed. Well, what you call them, dog? I call them hot pits. Hey! I said, what? He said, I call them hot pits. He say, it's a hot dog. You know them long dogs? They got the goddamn long dog, but they got a pit bull head.
That ugly money.
I call them hot pits. Give my likes up, man. Give my likes up. They free. He say, man, they hot pits, man. It's going to be the next big dog breed, man. And we could be the first ones, man. We can register with the AKC, and we could be the first people to have these goddamn dogs, and we can sell them bitches for $10,000 a dog, nigga. I said, Neil Wright, I'm with you, bro. Let's go. He said, first thing we need to do is we need to pay for this pit bull to fuck that goddamn hot dog right there. I said, we got to pay the dogs to fuck. He said, yeah, man, it's a stud fee. So guess what we do? I say, nigga, I'm investing with you. I want to be 50-50 partners. You know what? Me and Neil Wright pay this goddamn pit bull to fuck that hot dog. Hit that motherfucker goddamn dog finally have that hot dog, finally have his goddamn kids. He had to cut the goddamn dog over because the pit bull puppy's too big. And that hot dog finally had the goddamn puppies, man. And you know what? We done paid $3,500 to get these pit bull, them hot pits together. And them dogs come out not looking like we thought they were. Them shits look like Doberman pinchers.
Accusation.
And we done spent $3,500 on some dogs that we ain't never gonna be able to sell. We gave them to our daughters. You feel what I'm saying? It failed. But guess what? We tried.
That ugly money.
So guess what happens? Listen. This is how life works. This is how life works, Neil. So now we have 10 of these hot pits that ain't gonna sell because they look like Doberman pinchers. They mutts. So you know what we do? We give them away. We say, hey man, Phil, you know, we got these 10 dogs. They beautiful, they pretty, they cute little ugly dogs. We get the dogs away. A lady walks in. She said, my daughter would really love a dog. I said, ma'am, well, go ahead. He said, well, my son would love one too. He doesn't live with me. I say, ma'am, you can have two. Go ahead. She says, oh my gosh, you are such a blessing. I've been so stressed of lately because my business has been faltering and I haven't been able to have any extra money, and my kids' birthdays are coming up and I didn't have any money to to buy them a birthday gift. And Neil walk over there and say, well, man, what kind of business you got? She said, I have a whole housing development that I was inherited, but I know nothing about real estate. But I inherited all these buildings, and I've been trying to get them renovated, but I don't know anything about it. And Neil say, Nietzsche, I got another lick. And me and Neil invest in these houses that end up making us $1.5 million a piece for the next 25 years. All off the fact that we tried and we failed. But you gotta live life, bros. That's how the shit happens. Sometimes through your failures, you'll get your wins. You dig what I'm saying? Now, me and Neil had never tried to goddamn breed them hot dogs, them hot pits, them damn pit bulls and hot dogs together, and failed at that, and scared to spend that. If we were scared to spend that little $3,500, we would have never been outside of PetSmart with free dogs to get this woman to sign over 50% of her housing development that she inherited from her great-great-granddaddy. Now we goddamn got 162 units paying $3,200 a month, man. That's how life work, bros. So when I say you should not be scared of failures, because sometimes, bro, it's always a lesson in failure. It's always a lesson in failure. It's always something you're gonna be able to learn from failure. Now, if you won every game you played, you're going to think you're never going to make any adjustments. You're never going to learn much because you won every game. Because you think that everything you're doing is perfect. You smell me? Love, Terrell. I appreciate that super chat, my brother. That's 37. Terrell said that's $37.5 million. We invested $3,500 and failed. You see how it worked? We invested me and Neil invested $3,500 and failed, and came back and made $37 million.
That ugly money.
But it never would have happened if we didn't try. So, bros, bet on yourself. Bet on yourself, you never lose. It's impossible to lose when you bet on yourself. It's impossible to lose if you bet on yourself. Hold on 1 second. And so, I never got scared of failure. I always welcomed it. Free dog per apartment. Come on, man.
That ugly money.
Hey, bro, that's how them stories be really happening, though, bro. A lot of times, bro, like, it be situations. It's because it's networking, right? You gotta go outside. You gotta live the network, and a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, like, and so you never know what you'll bump into, just by living, just by trying. I met so many people through different phases of my career, right? I met people when I was doing slap contests. I met people when I was doing radio. I met people when I was doing rapping. I met people when I owned a club. I met all different types of people. And one thing I learned about it is when they fuck with you, no matter what you're doing, they gonna fuck with you. The people that follow me from slap contest still follow me to this day. They watch my podcast. The people that I used to party with, they watch my podcast. It's a new thing I'm doing. I'm doing podcasting now, you know what I'm saying? And so, man, sometimes you just gotta bet on yourself, man, and just try. Don't be scared. A lot of people never try because they scared to fail. I'm like, we ain't trying until we fail, nigga.
That ugly money.
Ain't scared to lose. Imagine if LeBron James was scared to lose. He would have never got on the basketball court. Oh, I ain't playing that game, bro. I'm gonna fuck around and lose. I think that's the dumbest shit in the world. Oh, bro, that ain't gonna work. I ain't even gonna try that. That's the dumbest shit in the world. So what you gonna do? Just sit in the house and do nothing? Some people waste their lives away doing nothing. Not trying to do nothing. Not attempting to do anything. Not falling down and brushing the dirt off and getting back up. They never even try. These motherfuckers that never get in the game, bros, of life. They literally are in the gym in the stands, watching, pointing fingers at everybody else. And they never set foot in the game of life. They be in the stands, in the nosebleeds, talking shit. You feel what I'm saying?
That ugly money.
And so I never wanted to be the guy. I wanted to be the person that gave it his all. I can say that I retired from being a rapper because I know I gave that shit my all. Every dime that I had outside of paying my bills went to my music career. Every moment that I had that I could get on somebody's stage, I would. I would fly out places to pay my own way, pay for my own ticket just to perform for 5 minutes. It was not because I was giving it my all. And so when I realized that shit wasn't for me, I had no regrets. And all the relationships that I had made while trying and failing at music turned around and helped me build a multi-million-dollar company. So when people ask me like, damn, bro, how you know these folks, man? How you got the relationship with Boosie? How you got the relationship with these folks? Because I was a rapper, nigga, and I was fucking it up. I met that man trying to be a rapper. And of course I got a relationship with him. Let's not be scared to fail. Let's not be scared to fail. We need to try more times. We need to fail more times than people to try. Because you got to understand, this the crazy part about it, bros. You only need one yes. That shit only got to work one time. You failed 30 times. That shit only got to work once. And you fucking out of here. You only needed to work one time. So why wouldn't we get up every day and try to go fail?
That ugly money.
Because that one hit, that one time it works. You set for life. You smell me? The one time, it only take one yes. It take one time for it to work, for you to be set for life. Come on, man.
Free game alert. Free game alert. Free game alert. Free game alert.
So go after that dream. Go after that goal. Go after that aspiration. But operate in your calling. It's going to be a lot smoother. It's like the world is going to open up for you. It's like the universe is going to open up for you. These doors that were always closed from something else will open up for you for this. You know what I'm saying? If you've always wanted to be a strip club owner, but everybody calls you about some goddamn used car because you good with cars, do you know how quick you will become a millionaire used car salesman? because people know that they trust your cars and they trust that you're going to make sure that the car is good. You know how much money you're going to make on selling used cars because that's your calling? If you want to be I understand you want to be a player and you want to goddamn run a strip club, but everybody always calling, hey, man, hey, bro, hey, Terrell, man, can you take a look at my car, man? That shit tripping. And everybody knows since high school you was a nigga that knew how to fix a car. You was just a magic at that shit. What happens when Terrell starts selling cars and everybody knows him from fixing cars? Like, hey, man, look, I got all these goddamn junk-ass cars. You take these junk-ass goddamn junkyard cars, you restore these hoes, and sell them for half the price. You gonna make millions. If you can go buy a car for $37.95 at the junkyard, put a new engine in it, goddamn reupholster, wash the goddamn seats and shit or whatever, put some new tires on that hoe. So you basically put $2,000 in the car. And it's a fucking Benz. And you sold it for 20 bands. They don't hear me though. They don't hear me though. Nah, Neil, that's the way it's supposed to be, man. Hey, bro, and you know, man, every rapper needs somebody like that, bro. Every artist needs somebody like that. Every artist needs a person that's just focused on helping them get to the next level. Because a lot of times, man, as an artist, you got so many things you're thinking about. You got to make sure the music right. You got to make sure you look right. You got to make sure, you know what I'm saying? To have somebody that's focused on helping to push this thing forward, man, you get so much done. You don't have to have a big team. You don't got to have a big team. You just got to have an effective team. You feel what I'm saying? You don't got to have a big team. You got to have an effective team. That effective team will outdo that big team when they ain't doing shit. You dig what I'm saying? You don't got to have 30 niggas. Man, you get 2 or 3 good niggas that's working hard, bro, you can move mountains, bro. You can move a mountain with 3 good niggas. On God. You feel what I'm saying? So a lot of times it's just best, like, if we know, I always said this. I was like, I can teach a good nigga how to hold a camera. What I can't teach is a fuck nigga cameraman how to be a good nigga. So sometimes we got to empower our bros around. If you know you got some solid individuals around you, and they may not have the skill set that you need, that you may not need, that you may need at the time, you need to learn how to empower, teach your bros. My head of my security is my partner. That ugly money. He was the cook in the Army. He was my partner. He was my bunkmate. He the head of my security now. That nigga ain't never ran no security company. We could teach him though. Feel what I'm saying? My head of A&R, it's my old hype man. That nigga never did no A&R. I can teach him though. But I know they solid niggas. You dig what I'm saying? I know they good folk. I can't teach that. But I can teach you a skill. I can teach you a trade. I can teach you how to do something. But I can't teach you to be solid. So if you got some solid people in your life and solid people around you, get my likes up, man. I'm cooking. Free game. They don't like these kind of lies because they be too real for these folk. It rub them the wrong way. Free game. Get my likes up one time, man. Free game alert. You can teach a good nigga how to do something, but you can't teach a person that knows how to do something how to be a good nigga. That ugly money. I can't teach you to be solid, nigga. I can teach you how to fix a car. I can teach you how to wash a car. Then I can teach you how to run a car wash. That ugly money. Listen to me now. Can't teach you how to be a good nigga, but if you a good nigga, I can teach you how to wash a car. Then I can teach you how to run a car wash. Because while you was washing the car, I was running a car wash. Listen to me. While you was washing the car, I was running a car wash. I'm going to teach you what I learned so you don't got to make the same mistakes that I did. Now you run the car wash. I'm going to go buy 10 more. Next year, You the district manager of all these 10 car washes. And 2 of them yours, nigga. We up. Millions washing cars.
That ugly money.
Everybody ain't got to be Jordan, bro. Everybody ain't got to be Jordan. Scottie Pippen in the Hall of Fame. Dennis Rodman in the Hall of Fame.
That ugly money.
Draymond Green will be in the Hall of Fame.
That ugly money.
Klay Thompson will be in the Hall of Fame.
That ugly money.
Everybody ain't had to be Curry. Them niggas went 4 rings. Draymond went 4 rings. Nigga never averaged 20 points.
That ugly money.
All-star, second-round draft pick. Last nigga pick for the team, bro.
That ugly money.
That's why I fuck with Draymond. Crazy ass. So I say that to say this, man. You know, sometimes we just got to know what our calling is. And if you don't know what your calling is, just look at what people call you for. What advice do people come for you for? Feel what I'm saying? I've seen, when I started Trigger Alert, I was realizing that a lot of my partners was calling me about they chicks. And like, man, let me tell you what this girl did. I'm like, damn. They was calling me for advice. I'm like, Nietzsche, boy, you got away with the ladies. I'm like, I do. Like, hell yeah, nigga. Operating in my calling, bro.
That ugly money.
Man, I appreciate y'all for listening to me, man. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Please like, comment, and subscribe. We will be back on tomorrow. We got some interviews popping off, man. We appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all click the bell notification. I just wanted to talk to y'all today, man. I just wanted to spit some real shit. I appreciate y'all. Y'all be safe. Y'all be blessed. Remember, the bigger the dream, the bigger the risk, the bigger the payoff. It's been brought to you by Engorge Rejuvenation Tea, promoting erections, improving stamina, size, endurance, and libido. Of course, Grabber Leaf, the official grabber, the official leaf of the Ugly Money Podcast, and Chosen Vodka, official spirit sponsor of the Ugly Money Podcast. Make sure you follow him at Chosen Vodka. Vodka owned by a black man. It's for the chosen few. Y'all be safe.
That ugly money.